So you know when you truly admire someone and you kind of really want to meet them, but you're really scared that they're not going to live up to your expectations? Well, Grace Helbig completely exceeded my expectations. Oh yeah, I met Grace Helbig. What? So the other day, Grace Helbig had a book signing in Los Angeles, California, which is coincidentally also where I live. So I went there and it was perfect. I know you think that I'm exaggerating, but really it was all kind of perfect, except for the fact that I kind of wanted to tell her a little bit more than I actually told her, but I was so nervous and excited to be so close to someone that looked so perfect that I couldn't really say the things that I wanted to say. So I guess this is what this is. I'm gonna be saying them to you guys in hopes that it somehow gets to her and she gets to hear it with her ears. I will tell you what I wish I would have told Grace Helbig, because apparently I feel more comfortable talking to a camera alone in my room than I do talking to a human being. So basically I'm normal. And this is where we get a little bit personal. I mean, what else is new on this channel, right? Okay, so I am an introvert. Dun dun dun! I realized I could have just added the sound effect post while editing, but now I can't because I just did the sound effect myself. So I will be making a more detailed video about this subject, so I won't go too much into it, but I am an introvert, which is something that I just realized, one, when I was told repeatedly by a couple of people, two, when I did my own research, and three, when I read Grace's book and realized that I am a lot like her, and she classifies herself as an introvert. So, I mean, if it quacks like a duck, and walks like a duck. Is that how it goes? Alright. There are a plethora of things wrong with me, one of which is anxiety that I suffer from. It can get pretty bad, but it tends to get fairly worse when dealing with social situations. So, Grace, this is where I talk directly to you. This is weird. I should have told you this in person when you were being super nice and told me that my hair was pretty. But now I'm going to tell you this now through a camera, hoping that it somehow gets to you. But Grace, thank you for writing a book that is very relatable. And though you may think that it's just a book that you wrote in 6 weeks, what is that? I've literally been working on a book for a year. I don't want to talk about it. You have released this into the world hoping that it touches somebody. I need you to know that it touched me in immense ways. Is that a way to say that? I don't think it is. So your book kind of opened my eyes to my way of living, to accepting that I get really bad anxiety when I'm in social situations, and I'm not alone. And you did that, because I think, and you might agree, that when you suffer from anxiety, you often do think that you are all alone. Even though somewhere in the back of your head, you know there's someone else that feels like this. It's not until you read it in a book from someone that is saying it, or when someone tells you face to face, or whatever it may be. You need the proof, tangible proof that someone else is going through this, or you feel alone and you want to just crawl into bed. So yesterday when we met, that was a great day by the way, do you remember me? Probably not, it's fine. When we met yesterday, a couple of hours before that, I was having terrible anxiety at the thought of having to go and be around people and having to smile and pretend like I was comfortable, knowing that I wasn't. I drove all the way there with clammy hands and sweaty body parts because I couldn't. Just the thought of being around people is so overwhelming sometimes that it's ridiculous. And then when being at the bookstore, I had to talk myself out of leaving at least 10 times, which is utterly ridiculous because I was meeting someone that is inspiring and hilarious and someone that I wanted to be around. Their energy, that makes it sound weird, but I mean, I'm really big into energy, so it's not as weird if there was some context to it. That derailed. I always do. I just start rambling, words happen. Okay, the point being, your book. I read your book in about 4 days because I have work and life and whatever, and I had to sleep, so I couldn't read it faster than that. But it was great and helpful. So thank you. Thank you for writing a book. Thank you for putting yourself through 6 weeks of hell to write a book that it feels like you genuinely poured yourself into, and it feels very genuine, and it feels very relatable, and it feels like you care about your audience and you care to help, and that is always nice. Caring people are nice people, and the book was amazing, and you as a human being are amazing. You are great, and extremely personable and extremely approachable, and you're funny, like not just like, oh, she's funny in her videos, look at her, the editing does wonders for her. No, you are genuinely so funny and charismatic, and a lot of things that are gonna start sounding creepier the more that I say them, because it starts sounding like an obsessive fangirl, and I'm 25 years old, I'm an adult, I know how to act in front of people that I admire, so you are great. Thank you for writing a book that I connected with, and you helped me accept my situation without freaking out about it, and I will work and use your advice to get through my anxiety and to go out and do more social activities with other people and meet new friends. I'm feeling very emotional as I'm thanking you, even though you're not directly in front of me, but you're a very big inspiration. What is happening in terms of, like, you're a comedic genius is what I think, and your writing is very, very, very good, and you own yourself in a way that I wish I could, and what is happening? Oh my god. You are great, and I don't think you realize the connection that you make with people online, and thank you for writing a book. That was great. So now that I stopped crying, that was weird, am I right? Okay, guess what? I have 2 books! That is right, they are both signed by the wonderful Grace, and I want to give one to you, lovely person. So you can win this. That's right, you can win this. So what do you have to do in order to win this? I mean, you know, there has to be some sort of subscription, comment. I mean, it's just, I gotta do it. I'm sorry, guys. So if you want to win this wonderful, wonderful book, you should subscribe. And then wait until my next video, and I will tell you how to really win this. But you should subscribe in order to know when the next video is posted. Yeah. I tricked ya. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment in the comments down below something that you love about Grace Helbig. I will be here later this week. I haven't decided my new filming schedule, so yeah. I'll be here though in the next 4 days. Maybe not.